Welcome to Holding Your Guitar. We will go through some tips and tricks on how to hold different kinds of guitars, but there's one point that I have to drive home above everything else. You should be comfortable and you should be pain-free. If you ignore this as a beginner, it's going to present significant problems later on. So holding your acoustic guitar. The neck of the acoustic guitar should be at a slight angle. It's really common for individuals to play guitar on this leg because having an angle to the neck relieves the pressure on your left hand and your left wrist. The straighter you're able to keep your wrist, the more effective you're going to be and the more strength you're going to have. So I welcome students to elevate their left leg, if they're a right-handed guitarist, on the rung of a stool like I have mine right now. You can elevate your left leg. You can, of course, use a guitar strap to hold the guitar. You can play the traditional method with the guitar on your right or strumming leg. And you can even cross your legs as such, like that. This is a very comfortable pose, and you'll notice that my shoulders are mostly straight. That's really important. So holding the guitar should be comfortable and feel natural. It might feel a little unnatural for the first week, but again, it should feel natural pretty quickly. So when you're shopping for a guitar, find one that feels like it fits you. You're going to drape your right arm or your strumming arm over the guitar's body. And if you're playing an acoustic guitar such as this one, you're going to be resting your elbow right here on the side of the guitar. Do not put your elbow behind the guitar's body and do not put your elbow over the top, ever. You're going to rest your elbow on the side of the guitar's body. That way, when you relax your arm, your hand that holds the pick will be floating right over the strings, nice and relaxed. The neck is elevated at a slight angle up from the floor. And as you hold the guitar and you bring your fretting hand over to the guitar, your wrist is fairly straight. You'll notice that my thumb of my fretting hand is just barely peeking above the neck. You do not have a grabby thumb, and you also never, ever, ever want a crooked thumb pressing the back of that neck. Ever. You want your thumb flat and relaxed on the back of the guitar's neck. That is so incredibly important. There will be times when your thumb will come over. There are such things as slash chords or chords that mean you might have to occasionally hook your thumb over the top to play a bass note, but that's maybe like 1% of your playing life. So your left hand is flat and relaxed. You're going to pretend that you're holding a snow globe upside down. You're going to bring that over to the guitar and just look at the amount of space that I have in my hand between the guitar neck and my hand. Okay, and I'll take a picture of it and offer you there. See, look at all the space I have there between my hand and the neck. Do not collapse your wrist. Do not go sideways with your thumb. Thumb up and relaxed. So that is how to be comfortable and hold your acoustic guitar. Here we have how to hold and be comfortable with your electric guitar. Well, clearly, compared to an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar is paper thin. So whether it's a Stratocaster style electric guitar or a Les Paul style electric guitar, something in the middle, once again, you need this guitar neck to be at a significant angle from the ground. At the worst, the guitar neck would be level with the ground. Level. That's the worst. Even level with the ground is going to provide some wrist pain. You want to be pain-free. So the neck angle will be a little pointing up. Your right arm is going to come over the guitar's body. Many beginner students try to do this from behind. Don't do that. And some people kind of end up like this with a hook to their wrist. Don't do that either. You want your right arm to be at a 45-degree angle to the strings. Okay, so you see, I'm not even touching it with my fretting hand, and the guitar is staying put. This is a very comfortable position. You want your shoulders to be mostly level. The other way to play the electric guitar, very simply, is to uncross your legs and sit either with your feet flat on the floor or your right leg elevated. such as I'm sitting on a kitchen stool. So, as you can see, that guitar is pretty much level or a little higher than level to the ground. And as we discussed before with the acoustic guitar, you want that fake snow globe upside down, or some type of maybe a cantaloupe or something like that, a melon being held in your left hand, and you bring that posture over to the guitar. No hook thumb, no grabby thumb, and no collapsed thumb. Okay, so I'm going to show you a collapsed thumb right now. Don't do it. Hold that guitar neck between the flat pad of your thumb and your fingers. That's it. That's the key, that's the ticket. If you don't set this up now, you may not have a successful venture as a new guitar student, or you might just push through and learn, but using the wrong technique, you won't be able to play the music that you so love. So, those are the tips on how to hold your acoustic and or your electric guitar.